What's up? This is Lurch from Left Claw Studios. Uh, Hello! This is Lurch for Left Claw Studios. It's giving me a little bit of trouble to start. Hopefully it's straightened up now. Kind of odd. Alright, so, I've been basically obsessed with this Final Fantasy XIV game. And, so I'm picking up on playing it some more today. I was already playing it before the stream and almost was actually about to go over, and miss on the stream start. So, if you're not aware, I go by Lurch. You also can find me by Lurchland on various platforms. Left Claw Studios is a little group effort. It's mostly myself and Angel, who also goes by Lobster, working together for this. Just kind of games that, that we just enjoy playing. He's been doing a lot of Among Us lately. Well, I've been doing this and some Super Mario 64, which I didn't play when I was younger, but I got obsessed. I ended up picking it up, and they had it for sale for that limited window of time. Now, what are we gonna do? Hey, is there a storm problem? I don't know what's going on, but it sounded like I heard some kind of a extreme weather thing. I don't know. Hopefully not. Alright, I got 207 tomestones. So something I think I could do. That could be interesting. That could be fun to do. Hit the wrong screen. Duty finders. So this is a cool little tool where you can go back and like play stages you've unlocked or replay stages. You can get some different rewards for some of them. Some of them just, don't have any bonus rewards, but they're worth a lot of experience points, just the stuff you're doing in them anyway. I've been trying to get a collection of these Elegant Tombstone of Poetics and Irregular Tombstone of Esoterics. Oh, and this guy here, he's mining, or not mining, he's gathering resources from trees. One of the Disciple of the Lands things. So, the way this works, and some of these are story missions, and some of them aren't, but they'll pop up here once you've unlocked them. This one here, or no, not this one here. This one here is a rather productive one for earning some points. There's also this roulette here, which if you do your first time doing one for that day, gives you your bonuses. Ooh. They're in need of a tank, so I wouldn't get the tank bonus, but I would get other bonuses. Duty roulette. Level 50, 60, 70 dungeons. I don't have the higher level ones, but I do have some level 50 dungeons. I think I'm gonna pass on that for the moment. Now this, no, not that one. This, let's get some cool stuff. I might wait a little bit before I actually start this up, and go work on something else a little bit. Like, I need to go visit the Conjurer's Guild, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. New Gridania. Fast travel. I like how they treat the fast travel as casting a spell. Alright. I need to go to... Wait. Oh, we got a new mount last night. I'm really excited about. I'll just show it to you guys in just a little bit. I took the wrong route. That's okay, it won't take me very long. I could use one of those little etherite shortcuts, but I'm just gonna run over here. Hola, Knuckles. How you doing? I do not speak much Spanish, so you'll have to work with me on that. If you know English, I know English pretty well. Studied as my minor in college, at least. Alright, Silent Conjurer says, the Elder Seed Seer is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Yes. Go to this little secret spot you only can go to during certain quests. So I had to fight an evil Moogle God King just a little bit ago. And now I'm coming back to report back how that battle went. It's kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Connie Cena says, and she's the Seed Seer, like the leader of this town. Lurch, you have returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thorn March. And I'm just like telling her how the little Moogle god was corrupting and convincing the other Moogles to become a little more warlike. And they were like gearing up with little swords and shields. Moogles with swords and shields is not something I ever expected. It's kind of cute, but kind of terrifying. Then, it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. They mayhap the thought lies within the definition. Hey, the boys 2.0. Are you a fan of the Amazon show or the comic series that the show is based on? Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. Man, yeah, I haven't read any of the comics of the boys, but the show is spectacular. I finally watched it a few months ago, and I got caught up. I'm looking forward to the next season. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Ascians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupopo! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how, years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all, how many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation, a somber thought, but a salutary one. Wow. My heartfelt thanks, Lurch. Already, the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. The boys, my day's been going quite well. Pretty decent work day. Had to move some equipment, but otherwise, it wasn't too bad. No major problems. So, since then, I've been just kind of relaxing with this game. So, pretty chill, typical. What day of the week is this now? Thursday. Pretty chill Thursday. While Gita and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Right, we were in the middle of moving when we got an emergency request. Alright. To Vesper Bay, it looks like. Yeah, get that. Alright. What about you? How's your day, the boys? And what's the story with the 2.0? Camera's a little bit off to the side. That's better. Put me a little bit more centered. I kind of have a hard time sitting in one place. I tend to like move about as I play. Sometimes I'll be sitting up, sit back, sit side. You've had a good day? That's good. It's good. It is good to see you, hale and healthy, Lurch. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had felled good King Moggle Mog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So, it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Lurch. Yay! The gift. Ooh, ow. Void spit blood? What am I gonna do with that? Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end. Lurch, upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Uranger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Uranger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of Primus, By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alyssae shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. I am on a PS5. It's the PS4 version of the game, but I'm, backwards compatibility and all that. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of your ranger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. I've gotten to where I kind of like to switch to first-person view during the dialogue moments, but do everything else in third-person view. I don't know, it kind of makes it feel like I'm in a direct conversation with them. So the boys, do you play this game? And if so, what system do you play on? Thou art welcome, Lurch, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by welcome for my well-being. This guy speaks, poetically. Verily, the countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Lurch. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Heyo. Despite thy passing strength, despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. What that the same could be said of... I guess he's gonna get interrupted. JJ? Alright, JJ, I'll try to remember that. It's a lot easier to say than The Boys 2.0. Menphilia is screaming. Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forefend, the antecedent. The guy likes to use a lot of words. We were just with you. What happened in the 1 minute we were away? Lurch, you must... Uh-oh. I'm having one of my echoed moments. So, for anyone that may be watching that is not aware, my character has this ability where he can, sense events that happened in the past, that he wasn't there for. Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same? Louisois Louvelere was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Uh-oh. See, this is why we gotta move. Too many people know where we live. An Ascian? Here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. $68 subs. Are you talking about my sub count right now? On my YouTube channel? He who you speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? She can't see him. I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Yes, JJ, I am on Twitch. We actually primarily stream on Twitch. And then we have it also, we stream it simultaneously for Twitch and YouTube. But we mostly are kind of like, mostly the YouTube is for it to stay on there. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting kind of thing. But yeah, it's twitch.tv/leftclawstudios. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing! The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait! Stay where you are. Ah! Wah! Maybe I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? What's going on? I take it there's no need to explain. Minfilia knows about my power. She has the same ability. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? She's always doing those little motions with her arms. You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Uringer, send word to the students of Baldesion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Lurch. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Totoro. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Da-da. Reply real quick on this. Alright. The Gifted. Oh yeah. Thanks. Is it the voices that that you find funny? I need to start keeping more water nearby though. That talking in dozen different voices kind of makes you throw it a little rough. Oh, snap. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Well, thanks, JJ. I appreciate that. So, what class do you play on here? You are being judged. Alright, let's hit him with some holy. Stun. Hit all three and stun them. Oh, you play Call of Duty? That's a pretty good one. I used to play Call of Duty a lot, but not so much anymore. I've almost finished the storyline of Cold War, but I haven't played the Warzone, and I haven't played the recent multiplayer stuff. But I used to play, like, I played from Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, which I think was World at War, or was that 5? Let's see. There was Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Yeah, I think 5 was World at War. Call of Duty 3, I think, was just Call of Duty 3. So I want to do precision attacks on this guy. I don't want to accidentally hit the bloated bogeys. Yeah, I first played Call of Duty 2 on Xbox 360, and I spent so much time playing that. It was a bit different than the modern games, though, because like you didn't level up or anything. You had your mats, and you had your wins and losses, but you did not level up. You didn't have kill streaks. I am not joining the fate. Screw you! I am not level syncing today. At least I'm not level syncing to that. 22. I'm level 55. Alright, time to pull it up some more. I'm going to give myself some regan so I can a little better defended. I think the first game they started doing the leveling up was in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And I think I played the first 2 Call of Duty Black Ops games, and I did Advanced Warfare, and I think I did Infinite Warfare. Nice, nice, nice. I think Call of Duty 2 is the only one I played on an Xbox system, and the rest I played on PlayStations. PS3, then PS4. But it was really my first foray into online gaming. I didn't really play online gaming hardly at all prior to that. Just maybe a smidgen here and there every once in a while. Alright, that guy's about to get into this battle. I accidentally pissed off the Toad. Oh, he's a quick and easy kill. No concerns from him. So something else I'm working on doing for the channel is like various sound effects and stuff, but I still got plenty more to do. But I got like horns if anything like exciting happens. Oh, was I not doing another spell? Where did you come from? Yeah, conjure. Oh, what? You healing yourself now? There you go. Sub to you? It's like sub to your YouTube channel? Or, alright. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. What do you have on your channel? What do you put on the? I'm assuming it's the Boys 2.0 is the name of the channel. Your mother favors you still. That much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Eldebus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Whoa. Okie doke. I take it I need to go back to the... Yeah, you know, I'm going to shortcut there. I don't probably need these 20 Vesper Bay tickets to shortcut back to the base that won't be our base a whole lot longer. Woot woot! And I'll run. Okay, so you do Call of Duty on your channel. Which Call of Duty are you playing on there? I know Warzone's kind of the hot one these days. Alright. Thank the gods you've returned, Lurch. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for Lahabrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Seems that way. Cold War! Yeah. I think I need to do one more side, objective, and then I'll be doing the final mission of the story mode for that. Dude, I gotta say, Cold War, the way Call of Duty Cold War handles the adaptive triggers on the PS5 is pretty awesome. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamigan resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital Imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still don't understand. It is my hope that your anger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. What's in 1 month, JJ? Is some like new Cold War content coming out in a month? The poetic guy again. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedents' pain? Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. What kind of new content is Cold War getting in a month? I'm imagining some new maps. Lurch, this is Manphilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to your anger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tetra will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you've already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetherite in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Yeah. Oh, you have another quest for me, huh? The king lives. Ugh. I don't know if I want to take on that one yet. Alright. Time to travel. To Revenant's Toll. Knee. 1 month for your channel? Are you saying you started your channel a month ago? Oh. Okay, this is something I'm really happy about. Check this out. I have a T-Rex! Da, 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 da. Wait, that's not right. I can't quite do the Jurassic Park music. Damn it. Na 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 da da. There we go. Took me a second. What's even crazier? He can fly! Woo! What's scarier than a T-Rex? A T-Rex that can fly. Okay. See you in a bit, JJ. So, anyone that's curious watching, I've got 2 different streams running, YouTube and Twitch. So, if you're on one and not the other, you might be a little bit confused by some of my responses. I'm chatting with people on. Oh, Lurch, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I am pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. I figure this guy needs a big gravelly voice. Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. It is kind of difficult to go back and forth between the deep, big guy voice and the tiny little girl voice. I know. Yeah, she's a grown adult, just her species.
You can just stick her in your back pocket. Keep her forever.
That's my girlfriend off camera, coming around the corner and seeing what's going on.
Okay, bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you more.
Impossible! That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Oh, that man? I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land, just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, why, that's such a wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Lurch, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Woo-wee. Alright, let's see our new headquarters. Oh, wait, the Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Oh my, everyone here has work for me. Alright. Entering the Rising Stones. New place. Whoa, this is kind of nice. Oh, you wish to help? That's very kind of you, but I can manage on my own. Besides, you should be out having grand adventures, not withering away here with me. Hoary Boulder. Such a name. Oh, Yida's working. Gotta work on them glutes. Squat. 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 Hello, JJ. Welcome back. What was that, looks copy and paste it looks like you got there, that Win 2021. What's that about? Look at the ba 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 ba. I like it. Everybody come in. See the new place. Take a look around. Well, it is certainly spacious. Yeah. Yeah. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. Where do I sign my John Hancock? We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Yay! For Eorzea! All together now. I can't right now. Not while I'm streaming. But I can take a look later. A moment of your time, Lurch. I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. No response? Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I'll not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would have most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no! Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Oetker, or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Okay, see you, JJ. When you come back. Yet, there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Lurch. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I do not know. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I knew that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kryl, where are you? Creel? Kryl? Did she cut off the last part of Krillin? Did Krillin survive? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ador and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? Am I doing the wrong voices at the wrong times? I'm in my 30s. No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labored not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. A realm awoken. A realm awoken. What does that mean? No kids. Nope. My girlfriend has a daughter. Let's see here. Achievements, that's where it is. You're in... Oh, right, I can just go right to here. Oh my gosh. Complete the main scenario quest, build on the stone. Alright. Step what? Step kids, you mean? I mean, I don't think that would count if you're not married. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies and manifests were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the Concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Uh-oh. My character's face even was like, ooh, not good. 15 success. I guess it's not the best. For me, 14 was the worst year. When I was 14 years old. Things started getting a little bit better when I was 15. But the ages of 12 through 14 were the worst of my life. VR? Okay, are you talking about like Final Fantasy 15? Or are you talking about you being 15? The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet to been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in the service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Are you kidding me? Horizon? Rendezvous with Ishtala when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. So, yeah, my girlfriend has a daughter who's, she's at that age, she's a teenager, and at that age where she's just kind of wants to do her own thing most of the time. So, I don't see her a whole lot. And it's alright. Like, you know, she's... You know... I don't need to... I guess I don't really need to worry about parenting her, you know, it's not really my place. She's old enough that, you know, if I try to parent her, you know, her mom has it under control. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm trying to get where I can do my new spells. I want to get to the ability to do my new spells. I'm getting too high a level for this. So, like, there's these certain abilities you can't use until after you do certain quests to learn them. And, like, I'm high enough of a level to use them, but I haven't gotten the access to do them because I haven't done the quests. But I have to unlock those quests. Alright, Lurch, your assistance is most welcome. I've already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might better be spent in conversation with Fufalupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating to that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in to do something a little more battle heavy for a little bit. Let's see here. Castrum. Wajmajaga. Alright, so check this out. It might take a minute to get into the match because it's one of those, has to form the party. Maybe I should look at the roulette and see if there's any. Oh, all these roulettes are looking for tanks. Oh, here we go. Really? Okay. So, I'm going on a quest called Castrum Meridianum, which is a main story quest, but it's a good one for, at least right now, a good one for collecting certain kinds of resources. Oh man, your dad was in jail when you were 12, or he was in jail when he was 12? I know generally it's juvie, but if it's a bad enough of a crime, sometimes they make changes. Did something happen? There we go. That was weird. I guess, oh, someone dropped out. There we go. Man, I can't even keep track of how many times my parents have been in jail. Party. Just in case I need to say something to one of them. So, in this quest, in this job, it is an 8-person multiplayer situation. Oh my gosh. Alright. This is an 8-player multiplayer conflict here. Oh my god, people are just running. They got to the cut. They triggered the cutscene anyway, so that's a plus. So, you're on VR? Are you watching YouTube on VR? That's cool. Dude, I enjoy VR. I got the Oculus Quest. Oh, what? Dude! You can't get too far ahead or the healers can't heal you. The tank is just running ahead. I can't keep up with them. So, my mom's been arrested on my brother's birthday a few times. It's actually kind of a funny thing. Like the first time that she got arrested on my brother's birthday, it was. She was. I'm trying to think what it was. She was. Oh, she was driving too slow. It was a really stupid thing. She was driving too slow on a major highway because we were in this crappy little truck that was falling apart. Like, this truck was in such bad shape that to open the passenger side door, if you're on the inside of it, you had to roll down the window and then you'll hit the button on the outside of it, then kick the inside of it with your knee, then the whole door, and then hold on to it, because the whole door would pop out of the frame of the door, and you had to like catch it as it pops out. I'm not going to read all this. This is like story stuff that, you know, can be skipped or whatever, and I've kind of gone through this bit of the story a couple times already. So the speedometer didn't work. There was holes in the floor that, you know, when I was a kid, I thought it was kind of cool to be able to drop trash through it. And I was an adult. I'm like, that was horrible of me. I should not have been littering. But it did suck, though, when it snowed, because then snow would come up through the holes in the floor and, like, straight up hit you in the face with slush. Like the brown, dirty road snow, you know? Anyway, so because the speedometer was broken, we didn't know what speed we were driving. And we were on a highway, and my mom was driving a little bit slow since the speed limit didn't work, and there was a cop. And she wanted, or it was an area that was known for having cops in it. And she wanted to not get a speeding ticket by accidentally driving too fast. She drove a little slow, which that caught the cops' attention and got her pulled over. And, you know, I was in the car with her, as was my brother. Or the truck. And after they pulled us over, they found that my mom had a warrant for arrest because years prior, she was with an uncle of mine and some friends when they hit a deer or killed a deer outside of season. And then my mom forgot all about it and never went to court or anything. So for years she had an arrest warrant for illegally killing a deer and then not showing up for court. So here we are. I think we're out trying to, like, we're going out somewhere for my brother's birthday, and instead we get stopped and my mom gets taken to jail, and I don't even remember how we got home at that point. I think one of my uncles was with us at that time, but not the same one that was there for the deer. And so I think he drove us home. The cop was nice and let him, you know, take us home with the truck, even though he didn't have a driver's license. He knew how to drive, but didn't have a license, valid one. And then I gotta pay attention to the tanks. And then let's see, what was the second one? It's starting to get a little bit fuzzy now. You know, it's been a little while. And also I'm trying to, like, keep track of things on the screen, so I'm trying to remember stories from years ago at the same time you're tracking positions of things and people's health. I'm a healer. Gotta keep track of everything. I don't remember the second time off the top of my head right now. But I know, I think the third time was because my mom was watching my brother's girlfriend's dog. And the dog got loose, and I think a neighbor complained. Some bullshit like that. And she started a fight, I think, with that neighbor who called the, I don't know, something like that. And so she got arrested on my brother's birthday for that instance. God, I wish I could remember it all. There was like 4 different times. And if I wasn't like sitting here trying to like keep track of this stuff, I could probably figure them all out. Hi, JJ. Hi again. Okay. Guys, can't heal ya if you're running away. Alright, I better run. Target not in range. Target not in range. But yeah, there's at least 4. There's at least 4 different times that my mom got arrested on my brother's birthday, like specifically that date of the year. It's just it became enough of a thing that we started joking about it. Like on his birthday, we would be like, "All right, Mom, you don't have any warrants out, do you? You know, we better look out for the cops." Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. No, I think that guy was right. It's not worth it to keep Cure 1 at this stage. Free Cure is not worth it. Ah, crap. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Alright, I'm gonna hit him some holy. Oh my God. Whew. Dude, my family's like, you can rap? That's awesome. I cannot rap. I do not have the vocal talent to do music. I can't sing. I can kind of whistle, but it's nothing to, I can whistle while inhaling, so I can do like almost consonant. Probably can't even tell which of those were inhaled and which were exhaled. That's probably the closest to musical talent I really got. I do, whenever we don't have a pandemic, I was participating with I was part of a performance troupe that has comedy, which was my main thing. I did stand-up comedy for them. And then sometimes they do a group dance number that I would participate in those as well. I know a little dancing, but I'm nothing, special about it, And so, I've said when I was asked if I could dance, I was like, not strong enough of a dancer to do a solo dance, but, give me some moves and some time to practice it with people, and I can help with some group numbers if it doesn't get too fancy. At least that was before I gained some weight with this pandemic. Damn it! Get back here, Tumajindoth. I need to heal you. Let me heal you. Jock, jock, jock. Well, are you, was that What's jock, jock, jock? Gotta keep up with these people. Keep running. Dual cast. That sounds like a cool ability. Alright, that got everything caught up. Oh, joke, 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 yeah. Oh, you want to hear a joke? That's what you're saying? Shoot, hang on. I normally, spend time preparing for doing bits. Okay. So, you know how, you get those how in lawnmowers, they don't have the words, fast, slow, or anything. They don't have any words to indicate the speed for those lawnmowers. They just use an image of a turtle and a hare, right? Which, of course, which tells me you don't need to know how to read to be able to use a lawnmower. You just got to know your fables, right? The classic story of the tortoise and the hare. My problem with that, though, is anyone who really remembers how those fables go, the tortoise wins the race, because while the hare moves faster, he gets distracted halfway through and never finishes the race, which probably explains why half my yard never gets mowed. And it gets so bad eventually, the city gave me a ticket because half the grass got too tall, and I then tried to argue I should only have to pay half of a fine since half the yard was perfectly short. Ooh, hey, kill some stuff. Alright. So, I hope you liked that one. It's one that I wrote, I don't know, over a year ago when I was still doing the shows. It's easier to do jokes when you're able to, pay more attention to what you're doing with that, and also, taking time to prepare and practice it. Trying to just recall it off the top of my head after not practicing it for a while is a little rough. A lot of my stuff usually is more kind of story-driven stuff, right? One of my personal favorite stories to share, that I've always found amusing, is the fact that I have, when I was a kid, I one time encountered a wild bear in the woods, right? It was when I was living in Arkansas. I was 8, 9 years old. And we were living out in the woods. There was no one around, it was the middle of nowhere, BFE nowhere of Arkansas. Everyone likes to ask me what town it was in. I wasn't in a town. I was in BFE, Arkansas, alright? And, stop trying to hurt me all the time. Anyway, so we were out here doing our thing, being dumb because we're bored in the woods. I had one neighbor that was within a mile or two. And they had, cows and all that stupid, boring. Okay, did we lose someone? We lost a player. Not cool. So, anyway, so we were out here and we go out into the woods. It's myself, my younger brother, and this one other guy this one other kid that lives with the neighbors. He's the kids of the neighbor. His name was Mike, I think. And we got my brother Matt. And so the three of us go out and we go out in the woods near our house and we find this bear that's just standing there scratching its back. Seriously, Yogi freaking Bear, scratching his back on a tree. And we hush, and we get quiet, and we hide behind another tree. There's plenty of trees. So we hide behind a large tree, that we can then talk about what we want to do about this bear that we see. And we come up with a genius plan that we're going to use our BB gun and kill it. So that, because we had just recently learned about, we just recently helped with, like harvesting a pig, right? We killed a pig, we slaughtered it, ground up the meat, we helped with that stuff just days before this. And we were thinking we could do the same thing with the bear. We're like, this bear has so much meat on it. Both of our families could eat off of this for weeks. And of course, being dumb kids, we're thinking that BB gun's gonna do the trick. I mean, we know enough that the bear's skin is really thick. Not a good idea to shoot there. But everything has a weak point in the eyes, and like the mouth, is softer. So our plan was to shoot it in the eye, and then shoot it in the other eye, and then it'll be blinded, and then it'll be at our mercy at that point, because it'll be blinded and just stuck, roaring in pain, and then we shoot it in the mouth repeatedly until it's dead. Kind of a morbid plan, and a stupid plan. But it made sense to a group of kids living in the goddamn woods, alright? And, as you might expect, it didn't go according to plan. The bear, I called dibs on the shot because I was the best shot of the three of us. And, shit, okay. So I shoot the bear. I pump it up a bunch first. Like, I pump it, and I pump it, and I pump it. I want to make sure it's got a real strong, blast. A lot of air pumped into that chamber of that BB gun. And then, I get to where I take aim, I shoot at it. I even can see the BB in the air as it hit it somewhere in the head vicinity, but not in the eye. Even if I did hit in the eye, I don't think it would have done the trick. So, it hits the bear, which until then has managed to ignore us. But now that it's been shot in the face, it roars at us, and we suddenly realize that's a big-ass bear, and we have made a horrible mistake. And not as many words. The correct word, the word we actually used to say all that was "Ah!" As we ran as fast as we could away from the bear, running through the woods. Not, of course, if it just chose to pursue us, there was nothing we'd be able to do about it. But we, when you're that kind of scared, you do what you gotta do. You run. Okay, heal, baby, all hail. Heal, people. Oh, nope. Get out of there. What is good here? Oh, I forgot I moved that move. Got this. I can't forget about that. So, okay, so we're running from the bear, it's roaring at us, we run away, and we're just booking it through these woods until we come across some barbed wire fence. And I managed to fucking, gazelle leap over the whole ass fence. Like, it's 3 feet high, and I gazelle leap over the whole thing. Managed to clear it. Mike dove over it. Head first, he dove over the thing and then just kind of rolled on the ground. My little brother, on the other hand, chose to dive in between the second and third rows of the barbing wire. And as he did, his coat catches onto the barbs, and then his feet, flip around, and he slams onto the ground, stuck by the coat on the barb of this fence. And we're panicked, and we're like, "Come on, Matt, come on, we gotta go, you gotta get off this fence." And he's like, "I'm stuck." And we're like, "Rip the coat." He's like, "I can't rip the coat, Mom will kill me." And we're like, "Mom might kill you. The bear definitely will, and it'll eat you. What's worse, Mom killing you or a bear eating you? You won't even get a funeral if the bear eats you. There will be nothing but poop to put in a box." which convinced him to finally rip the cup. Because he didn't want to be a box of, bear poop. It was a lot worse than Mom killing him and giving him a regular funeral. Alright. So we rip it. And then we go running from there. We continue to run. We're now in a cow pasture. And we see a trail of dirt kicking up on the edge of the cow pasture where there's a gate and a fence. And we realize that must be where the dirt road is. And there's a vehicle driving up on it. And so the three of us run over there. No one seems to need any healing. And the only thing that hurts this person in this stage of the fight are these missiles. But, only so many people can interact with it at a time. We got 8 people here. Overall, I like this mission. This part is kind of... Alright, come on, tanks. Tanks! Get here and aggro him or her into the center. There we go. Alright, I'm getting it. Okay, JJ. See you in a little bit. Come on. Alright, this fight's usually over by now, but no one... Okay. Are we getting it done? Machine's not loaded. Waiting on the loader. So this is the thing, you gotta wait on these loaders to load the cannons. And there's like 2 cannons. You don't need either side. Or maybe there's 3. There we go. Alright, now we're on to the next phase of the fight. Oh. I'm gonna take this brief moment to rest my voice for a moment. Really could use a drink. I don't want to step away. Since these are 8-player missions here, and I guess also because it's part of the main story stuff, combination of those two things doesn't let you skip them, but it has a timer where it automatically does the next message, which kind of threw me off when it first happened. Hey JJ, yeah, we have a Discord. It should be in the description. Down in the description there should be a link to the Discord channel, although right now I think the name of it is the Circle of Trust. Not entirely sure why. My partner on our channel changed the name of it for a joke. Hasn't changed it back yet. Or, change it to something more normal. Oh, out of the way. Killing her good. I better kill that person. Oh, I better heal myself. So yeah, if you want to get on the Discord on the it has a link down there. Better GG. Let's see here. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Let's see what my currency on this is like now. 407. Alright. So, I am now going to travel back. Man, I'm disappointed how many times I tried to use Asuna in that match, and I was hitting the wrong button, because used to, until just, I don't know, a few minutes ago, my Asuna was on my left directional button with my L2, but I just changed it to my down directional on my R2. That's crazy how much a little change like that can mess you up. Alright. We go to Gudania. New Gudania. There's a shopkeep there I really like. That I've grown to really like because she's got some badass gear. The thing is, she requires very specific kind of currency. This game has a lot of different kinds of currencies. Like, just look at this. We got under common, we've got Gil, Company Seals, Ventures, and Monderville Gold Saucer Points. And then for battle, we got Elegant Tombstone of Poetics, Elegant Tombstone of Allegory, Elegant Tombstone of Revelation. And these seem to reset. I don't know what the exact frequency is, but they'll reset apparently in 100 hours. I've only recently started acquiring these kinds. This is a discontinued. So I'm not sure what happens if you don't spend them. I'm assuming they go away. So I'm going to spend some. But the stuff I get, oh man. The stuff I can get is great. Zoom! We don't have Zoom for this. I do have Zoom for my job, but not for this. Let's see here. Optics or gloves? 18 to 32, 18 to 31, 15. 32, Piety, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. So my new piece of gear. Let me check on my circlet, see if it's... No, it's not spirit bound. Alright. Check this out. It's my new headgear I just got. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Neat. Alright. Yeah. Okay. How far do I have to get to unlock the ability to earn my new things? What the heck was that noise? Alright, give me a second here. Before the dawn. So I'm trying to understand why I haven't been able to get this, my extra abilities. I don't know how... I have to do some kind of a quest. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to get that quest. The Dawn. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. It's not available to even try to unlock until you complete the main scenario quest called Before the Dawn. Look! Look at what... JJ, what am I looking at? Alright. I will... No, I will not use teleport. I will use this. Can I join Zoom? I don't know, it might not be ideal while I'm on here. While I'm streaming. Oh, shoot. I'm in the wrong direction. I'm gonna use my T-Rex. Arr! Arr! What did you get? Is there something you're wanting to show me that you have on your Zoom? Or on Discord? No 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 no. I just thought of something. How much of what am I trying to think of here? Moogle. What was Moogle points called again? I think it's in my inventory. I might have to do that after I'm off the stream. Ooh, 23. Nice. Oh, we got some business happening. So, what, you'll want to send me like a Discord link where you can, for me to click on and you can show me something? I can try that. So I've got Discord already on this computer. It'd be easier for me. I don't have Zoom, I don't think, on this specific machine. What is it you want to show me? I guess go ahead and bring it up. I'll have to mute you so I won't be able to hear anything you say on it. Foofaloopa says, "Oh, hello there, Lurch, was it? Ishtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it might be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off toward eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in eastern Thanalan. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I failed to see what else it could. Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Or on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, whatever have you been off to? Wherever have you been off to? Crikey. I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja's friends. I'm not seeing any links come up. Zoom links and such might be blocked by the chat system, because I'm not seeing anything come up. Or Discord or whichever. I figured you had everything under control. I figured you had everything controlled here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do a small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades are calling it one of the greatest hauls they have ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Lurch. Okay. Maybe this. Journal. Complete. No, we're not in the... We're in the... Host. Shadowbringer's main scenario quests. Okay. Chronicles of a New Era. Amalja quest. Okay, what am I in here for? 7th Umbral quests. 7th Astral quests. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm on... Moving on to the king. Completed build on the stone. Oh, I haven't unlocked that yet. Okay. Now I'm starting to follow. Dragon Song. That sounds cool. Alright. So I'm still working on the 7th Astral Era main scenario quests. Alright, alright. Still waters it is. Look at the last stream. You mean look at the last stream that I did? I want you to put a comment on a previous stream? Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Afrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive or profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform your ranger of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then.
Oh, voice. Now then. I have to remember, he sounds more like an arrogant...
The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
What's this about?
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
What the heck is going on? Let's see here. Any of these earrings suit me well? Not especially. But I'll take them. Alright, let's see what I can find. I'm looking on my phone. Let's see. Oh no, crap. Studios. And then how about from a couple days ago? Oh man. My stream from a couple days ago had a lot of got broken up into a few pieces. See, I'm trying to find this comment you're talking about. Which stream was it that you're thinking of? JJ? I'm not seeing any comments on anything. What's this time? I'm not finding it, JJ. Alright. Thancred wishes to discuss how to proceed with the investigation. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufalupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Alright, 2 days ago. What's the length of the one? Because there's several different ones from that day. Because that particular day I was having some network issues and it would cut out and only go for... Like I streamed for 2 hours, but it would only do a few minutes at a time. Let's see here. This one. Yeah, I'm looking at all the different ones from 2 days ago, and I do not see your comment. Sorry. Maybe it's maybe YouTube's still blocking it. I don't know. What is it that you were wanting to show me? What was Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufalupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how all the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long. Then it came to me. What if there's someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufalupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location. Their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. But such a shipment would surely be well guarded, with thieves as wily as ours risk upon open confrontation. Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikota miner, traveling without an escort so as not to attract undue attention. But who? I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need a rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Himalaya. A fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, Lurch? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. All right. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Will do, can do. Shiggity swirl. Waka waka wah. How do you go live? Like with Facebook? Facebook with YouTube. I'm using a tool. I'm using a software I downloaded called Streamlabs OBS, and then from there I log into my Twitch account and my YouTube account, or the joint account that we have for Left Claw Studios between myself and my friend Angel, because I also have my own personal channels that don't get much on them. They're mostly for like personal preservation and stuff, or to like, I don't know, experiment with something. Okay, Final Temptation. It's the final countdown. No, it's not far. I shall ride my T-Rex. There are free versions. What I'm using is a paid version. Because it also gave us multi-stream ability. It gave us a website, and we have leftclawstudios.com. It was part of the purchase, which our leftclawstudios.com gets you access to a variety of things. What is happening here? Why did it say interrupted? Oh, I thought I was getting attacked in the middle of that. I moved just a smidge too soon. Movement on the horizon catches my attention. I don't see anything. Oh, snap! Okay, here we are. I guess this random person's gonna kill everybody for me. My goodness, what level is that guy? Level 80. Some random level 80 guy showed up and is just slaughtering everything. Killed 2 of my 3 enemies. Stubborn to the last as expected. Are you unharmed? Oh, hey, look at her outfit. A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanalan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves? All of them? Aye, and all with the same taste and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. And here we go. Wah! Flying dinosaur. Make way for the dinosaur. I'm gonna fly over the top. 'Cause I can. Hang on, we got some dialogue here. On behalf of the brass blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Well, then, by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling the sumnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf. Lamonson born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Are you on VR chat? Oh, yes? Yes, he's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? So yeah, I get on VR chat a little bit. Mostly to like play what's that game? The VR version of Among Us. I enjoy that quite a bit. Ugh, it. Man, I'm gonna have to start. Working on my stuff, my jokes again, because I haven't been working on them much lately. Since with the pandemic, I couldn't go out in person and do things. I'm basically Lurchland. I myself am Lurchland on most everything. Sometimes it's mushed together as one word, and sometimes it's two. So if you search for me, you can find me on Facebook, on PlayStation Network, on Xbox Network, or Xbox. Yeah, they changed the name to Xbox Network. Hell, I think even, well, no, Nintendo uses those stupid friend codes. So Loveclaw Studios is our group channel, but you know my VR chat name is my unique name, my Lurchland name, which you can see there on the screen. LURCHLAND. That car seems very impractical for this environment. Okay, it is just a little after 11 now, and this has been fun, but my voice is starting to get a little bit. My box is getting a little hoarse. So this is 11 o'clock is our scheduled time off. I tend to do these as we we'd like to do these as 2-hour streams because we do a lot of talking, and I don't know, it just kind of gets a little exhausting, I guess is the right word. So, I'll be back. Let's see. We generally take Friday off, though sometimes out of the blue we might decide to like jump on and do a little bit of something on Fridays. Our schedule for our streams. My schedule, I do streaming on Sunday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, doing some gaming. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's usually me solo. Sundays, it's usually me with Angel, my partner on the channel. And then on Wednesday nights, I do a podcast where we discuss nerdy stuff for 2 hours. So the normal stuff on Love Claw Studios is 9 p.m. for watch us play games and hanging out and chatting. And then on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time, technically on the Gamer Seuss Twitch channel, so it's not going to be on my YouTube like you're watching me now, but on the Gamer Seuss Twitch channel, which my Love Claw Studios Twitch channel will host it. So if you go to Love Claw Studios, twitch.tv/LoveClawStudios, you'll see me pop up at least as a hosted video from 8 to 10-ish. Last night we went on to 10:45, 10:50, something like that. We went on for a little while longer because we got really excited. We were talking about Godzilla for a long time. We had a lot to go over, a lot of stuff. Talked about E3, talked about Godzilla, talked about MLB The Show being on Game Pass. It was a whole lot of stuff to chat about. So if you have any interest in seeing things I'm working on or doing, check back in with us on any of those other platforms. Also, if you browse on our YouTube channel, we've got hundreds of already made videos you can find of us playing River City Ransom and Metal Gear and Spyro the Dragon and Trine and all kinds of games. Then we also got stuff of us doing some VR games on there that we sometimes will live stream us playing games in VR. We did a lot of that in like December. It was our big thing in December. And I don't know, in January I think too. So, again, this is Lurch Land for Left Claw Studios. I'm signing out, but thanks for joining us, and come hang out again. Happy to chat. These are definitely more fun whenever I get to have some responses and chat with the chat. You know what I'm saying?